Casey's Audio Vault.
Shim from Sick Puppies.
June 1st, 2010.
Yo, is this Casey?
Yes, it is.
Casey, this is Shim from Sick Puppies. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm awesome, dude. How fuck else am I going to be? I'm on tour with Nickelback. I'm partying like a rock star.
So you are enjoying the tour with Nickelback?
Yeah, man. I'm having a blast. Everyone's having a blast.
I heard the singer put his life on the line to get on the bill.
Yeah, that would be me, and that would be true.
Was alcohol a factor?
On Chad's case, on mine it was just sheer will.
Why, were you going to deck him if he actually stabbed you?
I just wanted the tour, and I said, look, I'll let you throw knives at me if you give us the tour. So far, I haven't had an opportunity to do anything that outlandish to secure the next North American leg, so I've got about 2 more days to try and figure it out.
So if you come to Chad with some sort of death-defying feat, you may be able to continue touring?
Possibly, but so far, I don't know. I think I blew my load with that whole knife thing.
So he threw a couple, and they didn't even stick in the wall? They just missed your face?
I think, now that I think about it, man, I think he was messing with me. I think he made a point of not making them stick to try and freak me out, and all he did was freak his own band out because they were going to have to deal with a lawsuit if he hit me.
Well, good. I'm glad that you're enjoying the tour and that you haven't been killed yet, or your nose hasn't been cut off.
We haven't been killed. We've been just trying to kill the crowds ourselves.
So you get out there for, is this a big bill? Do you get about half an hour to rock the crowd?
Yeah, they give us, we're on stage for about 20, 25 minutes, depending on how long we want to play, and Shinedown is on the bill. They play 40 minutes. Breaking Benjamin's on 40 minutes. Nickelback does about 2 hours with more pyrotechnics than you've ever seen. And it's the best show around. It's the best show of the summer, the best show out at the moment.
Well, Winnipeg kind of got screwed over on the deal, so we're only hearing it from secondhand.
I know. I heard that recently, and unfortunately, that was one of the things that we had to. Being the support band, we just we're lucky enough to be on the bill, so unfortunately, we can't do much about it.
Yeah, you're not going to rock the boat.
Yeah.
Is it kind of strange, you guys starting so early to have a gig?
It's not, well, it sort of felt strange at first, but it feels strange for many different reasons. I mean, number one, the show starts at 6:15. The tickets say 6:30, but the show actually starts at 6:15 because it got moved forward at the beginning of the tour. And so there's a lot of people that you wouldn't think would show up, but as it turns out, we're playing there between 5,000 and 9,000 people a night, which is a lot more than we'd probably play to if we were just playing by ourselves. So it's kind of a strange thing, playing that early but playing for so many people. It's kind of like the Twilight Zone.
Have you had a chance to go home to Australia lately?
No, we went home I went home for Christmas, but usually we're pretty much out on tour the whole time. Like, Tripolar got released just less than a year ago. Going Down went number 1, Odd One went number 5, and we're sort of prepping for the next single, which is going to be Maybe. So we're full steam ahead on this album right now, and we've been if you go to the myspace.com Sick Puppies, there's nothing but tour dates on it. We're just touring straight.
Do you still have a home, an apartment in Australia?
No.
You're just living on the road?
Just living on the bus, man.
Here in Canada, I guess you probably had a taste of our winters at some point in we
we came here now and it feels like winter. It's colder than hell, man. It's unbelievable. Like, they told us that we've been bringing the bad weather with us. We were bummed. We were looking forward to. The best thing I love about Canada is the food, though, man. You guys, the food is so close to Australian food in terms of just, savory pies and all the old comfort food. It's beautiful.
And we have pretty good beer, I'd like to say.
Yeah, and that's true. The irony is they still put a lot of American beer on the rider, which I don't understand.
Well, because of our long winters, we're kind of forced inside, which may be the reason, every other person you talk to is in a band. With all the great weather, the surfing, the skateboarding in Australia, what got you to pick up a guitar?
Well, I'm not really into sports, and I couldn't surf to save my life. I just fell off the thing, and I think, I don't know, man. I think people gravitate towards what just naturally comes to them, and music is in my blood. I mean, every member of my family did some form of performance, acting, theater, music. So for me, it was just the only choice I had. It's the thing about like sport, music, anything winds up choosing you more than you choose it.
So your dad wasn't telling you to get a real job?
No, he didn't have a real job. He wasn't in line to tell me to get a real job.
Is he a musician as well?
He was a musician and a writer, and he wound up becoming he teaches writing now, and my grandfather was he was actually the first recorded musician in Australia on an Australian record label in the 40s. So I got a long line of people. My grandmother was a chorus line dancer. My mother was an actress, the whole thing. So I didn't have much of a choice. So I didn't have a chance of getting a real job.
Do you have any kids? Is that coming up on the horizon?
Oh, God, what are you kidding? What of interview is this?
You're not going to screw up a good thing quite yet?
I don't know. Hey, man, don't get me wrong. I love kids and I love the future, but that is definitely the future. That ain't now. We got one baby called Sick Puppies, and we're trying to let everyone hear its music.
Well, good. I'm glad you're able to give us a phone call and have a good show in Edmonton tonight and see what you can do. Maybe you can get on the Nickelback tour, and maybe they can actually play Winnipeg.
Hopefully, man, and even if we don't, man, like I said, check out sickpuppies.com, sickpuppies.net. We got Sick Puppies World Crew. Just Google it, man. Check it out. The website, all the websites and the dates are up there. And if we can't come back with them, we'll come back by ourselves, man.
All right. Well, take care. Have a good show tonight.
You too. Have a good night, man.
All the interviews you want on iTunes and at Power97.com. Casey's Audio Vault.
Casey Norman is Power 97's music director and can be heard every weekday from 2 till 6 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Power 97 is Winnipeg's best rock.